All right, welcome into the Paul Farrington Show, a reaction to the Bears' wild 2017 loss to the Rams in the divisional round of the playoffs. It's finally over. This insane, unbelievable Chicago ride. I know, you believe it or not, guys, Jack actually was rooting for the Bears tonight.
Hard for the Bears.
Pretty big, like big time, to the degree where you would have thought he was from Chicago at certain points.
I was so close, like so close,
like 3 times
to coming onto this show tonight and saying how amazing Caleb Williams is, and just doing a full 180. I actually texted in the group chat we have. I said, I think this is the biggest turnaround like that I've ever had, going from like hating someone to loving someone in so short time. Then he threw a pick, and I said, never mind.
Every single time Jack looked at me and said, this guy's unbelievable, the next play was one of Caleb's worst plays of the day.
And I'm like,
Caleb had some unbelievable moments.
I thought for the most part, Caleb Williams played well. How many drops were there? 10?
Tons.
I mean, how many times did he put a ball in receivers' hands and chest, and they couldn't catch it?
It was all night.
First drive of the game, Roma Doomsday. You're up 7-0. Catch the ball in the end zone.
So, okay, we got a lot to talk about tonight. Ziggy, we'll get to your reaction because I know a lot of the people are saying fire Ziggy now over the course of the night. We'll get to that in just a second. What I do want to say is, as this game was going on, you know, like the Bears were a lot of fun to watch it with the epic comebacks.
I was hard on the Bears bandwagon.
And I was, I called Weston, our good buddy Weston Dell, huge Bears fan. I called him today and I said, Weston, I want you to know I can't root for you tonight. You know I can't root for you.
How?
How do you root for the Bears? I can't root for the Bears. I'm a Viking fan. I don't know how you root for the Ravens when the Steelers lose. I can't root for the Bears. I don't root for the Packers.
Why don't you the Rams?
Because they're irrelevant. Because no one cares about the Rams, and that's what I root for. The least amount of joy possible. It's spiteful, but that's what I do. And I called Weston and I told him, I can't root for you tonight. You know that. But I want you to know, if you lose, I'll feel bad for you. If you win, I'll be happy for you. But I can't root for you.
That's so magnanimous, Paul. You're such a great guy.
That's kind of like you with the Steelers for me, I feel.
Maybe a little bit. But when that 4th down play, Ziggy, when Caleb Williams is running 20 yards backwards, it was just impossible what happened with Cole Kmet.
Those plays don't work.
It never happens.
No, they pretty much got it was a 4th and 4.
It was a Hail Mary.
It was a 4th and 40. It was 4th and goal from the 40-yard line, and they picked it up.
They threw a Hail Mary.
When Jalen Milroe against Auburn did that, it was 4th and 30. This was an extra 10 yards back.
Oh, wait, I have to let me know in the comment section what you said out loud when Cole Kmet caught that football. Because when they panned the camera and Kmet was standing there wide open, I think I just went, oh, shit.
I'll tell you what I thought.
Me and Mike White.
I thought, and this is the first time maybe I've thought this in my entire life, I thought the Bears can win a Super Bowl. Right? Like, when is the last time that after a play or after like some events in a game, you sat back and thought the Chicago Bears can really win a Super Bowl this year?
I mean, I thought the Bears would win this game and then go and get rolled in Seattle. Like, I didn't see a world they won in Seattle. I think Seattle beats the Rams too, but I think the Rams put up a better fight against the Seahawks than the Bears would have. Like, I couldn't have seen the Bears winning in Seattle.
Oh,
but I mean,
after they threw a 40-yard Hail Mary to win after a week where they
that insane crap seems to happen to the Bears when they play at home.
The 4th and 8 play that the Packers game that Caleb made, this Hail Mary, this was so much better. Someone said devil magic is what they said out loud, and that's actually what I.
But that's not happening in Seattle. That happens in Chicago when you're going through some miracle run. That's not happening in Seattle.
It was just unbelievable. I couldn't. When they got the stop in overtime,
it was the best play I've ever seen.
I was guaranteed. To me, it was a lock that the Bears would win that football game. And they get to the 50-yard line, and I think Caleb forces the throw to DJ Moore. I don't know what he saw. It would have been
nice to see DJ Moore try and force anything on that play instead of giving up.
I don't know if he gave up as much as didn't see that Caleb threw it to him. Caleb also, the ball looked like it got away from him a little bit. But, you know, that's going to be the play that lives in Bears fans' nightmares for years, because you're 10 yards away from at least having a kick to go to the conference championship game.
Yeah.
And the offense is red hot. And it's 1st and 10, right? Even if you just throw it away, you live to see another down. It was right there. And that's part of the Caleb Williams. That's part of being with Caleb Williams, right? You have the unbelievable, probably like 5 quarterbacks in the league can do it kind of plays. And then so you have a couple, and it's been way better this year. Caleb's been awesome. You have a couple of the not now plays.
I think that play to tie the game was the best play that I've ever seen.
Hey, shit, really?
Yeah.
You saw the Ben Roethlisberger to San
You're
Antonio.
not sitting back
Dude,
thinking that was a push
I
off.
I didn't think it was a push
no,
off. I thought it was fine.
I thought there was some hand fighting, but I didn't think it was a push off.
It was fine.
Yeah,
and I was actively rooting against Chicago. That was
okay,
fine.
the Roethlisberger touchdown to Santonio Holmes back of the end zone, fantastic. It's a normal throw from the 10-yard line. This was you're losing by 7, and you run back like you're playing in the playground in 5th grade.
It was a joke.
And
I said it's over as he was running back.
I'm like, here we go. Here's Caleb doing this nonsense that I hate. Goes back to you have 4th and goal from what the 8, and he runs to midfield, and just chucks it. That's the best play in the history of the NFL.
No one can do that.
14-yard touchdown. That's how it's going to show up.
Yeah, 14-yard touchdown.
What's a better play in NFL history than that? The immaculate reception.
I mean, there's a handful to me. I think the Tyree helmet catch is better.
Rogers
But
helmet.
it's close to that.
I mean, but no, it's one of the all-time plays, and it's again, I wasn't rooting for Chicago, but in the same sense that when your rival's still in it, you're a little more tuned into the game. I was like, this is just, it is fun to watch. I mean, they are a fun team. They're infuriating rooting against them, but
the Bears are going to be good for a while.
Oh, that's the great takeaway from the game. They're going to be very good. Now, there was magic. We can agree that they were a very good team, or they were a good team this year, and also say that there was some magic to their season because there was. I mean, onside kicks, 4th and 8s, Hail Marys from the 40-yard line. That that's part of winning a Super Bowl. Sometimes you have some of those breaks, and we'll see if it continues next year. You have to imagine it regresses a bit to the mean, but this is still a team that moving forward. I mean, you got to think that they are a top-tier contender in the NFC next year, right?
I mean, Caleb this year versus last year, like there were so many throws, and today too you saw it, like so many balls like he put right on the money that he just wasn't doing last year. Like comfortable in the pocket, throwing a laser to where it should be. Like last year it was a totally different Caleb. Like that one play late in the game, it was dropped, but who was it? It was to it was over the middle, down to like the 20-yard line. I forget who was who. Oh, Dunze maybe or
when
Burden.
When
it was 17-10 Rams.
Oh, on the drive. Burden.
Yeah, on the drive, and like
Burden.
Caleb throws a beauty, but that was all night. I feel like he's throwing good balls, and the Bears receivers were just dropping them.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't think it was on Caleb Williams, and that's coming from me.
Do you think this was on anyone, Ziggy? Or is it just, great game, Rams win?
This was always going to be a difficult game for Chicago. And you can point back and say, like, well, Caleb Williams threw 3 interceptions. And, like, that's true. But also 2 of those were just unbelievable plays from Kobe Durant. Like, this was a classic playoff game, right? You had teams going back and forth, making unbelievable play after unbelievable play. And, like, you go to overtime, Caleb Williams makes a mistake. The Rams go down the field and kick a field goal to win it. But like, no, I don't think this is a game where you sit back. Like when the Packers lost to the Bears, the question was who to blame because they fell way short of expectations and had a collapse. Mm-hmm. This was just a team that is young, was going to the playoffs really for the first time of this core with any expectation of anything, won their first game, and just lost to a more experienced, more talented team. But the Chicago Bears will be back in the playoffs next year, and I think they're going to learn from this big time.
Next year, we're going to see Caleb versus Will Howard in the Super Bowl.
Well, if he gets by McCarthy first.
True, you're right.
The whole night it felt like, and it's just so weird about the Bears this year. How many times were they stopped, on 4th down or 3rd and 1, where they couldn't gain a yard? And I mean, you were screaming at the TV.
I mean, I was going to say too, the Bears should have won the game. I thought the Bears were the better team than the Rams tonight. Like, I felt like the Bears, like, every single possession, they would get the ball down to the 30-yard line, 20-yard line. They'd either go for it and get stopped or turn it over. Like, they couldn't score. Like, they would get down the field and could not score.
Well, I mean, that's, the Ben Johnson way. That you go for it a lot on 4th down. Now, we were kind of tracking it as the game was going on.
I don't hate that. Like, when you went for it on 4th and 1, okay. But, like, first drive of the game, for example, when you go down the field, you have 4th and 3. Like, you're playing a good team. Like, I would take the early lead. I would take the first points of the game. I'd go with 3-0.
I would have done it too.
Like, I'm not going for it on 4th.
We know Ziggy would have gone for it though. 100%, right?
I don't hate it. It's just not what I would have done.
Yeah,
But
no,
like,
there are times
I
and
think
places.
these are close decisions. And when you're facing Matthew Stafford and the Rams, I do not mind being aggressive, trying to get some big points on the board. Because you saw, right? Like, we can say if they just taken the field goals, they would have won, and who knows? But 7 points would have been really nice too.
Yeah, and obviously in hindsight's 2020, right? We're talking about some of the early drives in the game. But there are times and places to me when you do it. Obviously, last week when they're on the 32-yard line, 4th and 4 against the Packers, that's a bad time to go for it on 4th down. But Ben Johnson, he didn't waver, right? And at least you can give him credit for that. I might disagree with it. I think it's kind of crazy sometimes, but he doesn't waver. He's always aggressive with these play calls. And, I mean, he on the second, there's touchdown drive, right? They wind up converting on 4th down. So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
I'm not going to fault one of the best running teams in the NFL running the ball twice on 3rd and 1.
No, you think you could gain a yard. And a lot of these decisions were 3rd and 4th and 1s. I thought it was insane that people thought the Bears might go for 2, by the way.
oh yeah.
It's like the people are talking about them going for 2 when the whole night they can't gain
You know what I was
3
saying?
yards.
Well, you know why you don't go for 2 there, actually?
Because you got all the momentum, too.
Because you get to mind control the Rams and Matthew Stafford when you kick an extra point, right? If the Rams have 18 seconds and 2 timeouts, Stafford is going to go crazy aggressive to try and get a field goal and win the game. Tied game, they're just going to knee it out.
Sure, you're right.
They probably should have been more aggressive there, right? Like 18 seconds and 2 timeouts with Stafford and Puka Nakua is a chance.
You know what? Go ahead, Jeff.
If the Bears had gone for 2 and gone up 18-17, the
They would have won.
Rams might have
I
had
think they lose in regulation.
the Rams might have had like a 30-yard play to Devontae Adams or someone to get
I
to get
didn't,
him
I
down
didn't
there.
think Stafford was very good tonight.
He wasn't, but like, he didn't make mistakes, did he?
No, he didn't
Like, that's
make
the thing,
mistakes,
is,
I mean,
like-
he took 4 sacks.
but he didn't make a ton of mistakes.
I don't think he was that good
But
either.
there weren't a lot of plays where I went like I actually thought he was off on a number of throws.
I mean,
right?
there were a few that were just
Well,
marvelous.
the end that was Matthew Stafford, right? That last
Yes.
drive coming down the field.
See, that's what I mean. Do you want to put the Rams in that position?
Well, how
at the
much
end of the
time
game?
did they have?
No.
Didn't they have 30 seconds or how much
They had
time was
18
left?
seconds, 2 timeouts.
Yeah, I mean, come on. We're talking like one play. You're talking 2 plays to
yeah,
get
when you have
field goal
Puka
range.
and Devontae, you could do it.
I didn't. What I didn't like actually was McVay's play calling after they picked up the first down, with like what was it, 2 minutes left in the game. They ran it twice and that was it. I thought they had a 3rd and 10 there, and I think they also had a 2nd and 10, maybe 2nd and 12. But the Bears had timeouts, right, and the 2-minute warning, and that to me said that they were scared to have Stafford throw it. They're back they were on like their 18-yard line or something. I would have liked to have been aggressive if I were LA there. Go win the game. And that's one of the first times I've seen it look like McVay's like, nah, I don't know if I trust that. And I didn't think Stafford had it tonight.
Did you or I was? Let me know what the comments think too. Let me know what you guys think here, Paul and Ziggy as well. So I was saying that if this game had ended in a tie, I was talking to our friend Mike. Like if this game had ended in a tie tonight,
What?
overtime ends, right?
Yeah.
And like at regular season rules, you tie. Like instead of going to double overtime, I think you take the best players from both teams and have them play in Seattle.
You combine the
Oh, so
teams.
Yes.
Seattle just has to
Like,
play the Chicago
So
Rams All-Star
Seattle
team.
plays the Chicago Rams.
It'd be a really good team.
Look,
They
what,
would beat the Seahawks.
like what do you think of that?
Who's your starting quarterback in that game? Gotta be Stafford, right?
Stafford.
It's gotta be.
And then you'd have probably Puka and Adams, but like probably the Bears defense.
You
I
can
don't
take
know.
pieces of both.
So this is what I think is interesting about the Bears being in this. If you run through that team, it's like going to be on the starting lineup. It's probably going to be 17 or 18 players for the Rams.
You get
But
some
Chicago is right up there punching.
you get a little bit of
Yeah,
that. No, it's mostly Rams, I think.
It's
But you
mostly
get a
Rams,
lot of
but-
that Bears interior offensive line.
Yeah.
Right?
Like, do you think the NFL should make
no,
a rule?
no, I don't think they should make.
You
that
don't think
rule.
so?
No, but it's kind of fun to think about.
I think they should.
So,
Like, I think if a team ties,
Ziggy, can you put a poll in our chat right now?
About this proposal?
No, Caleb Williams versus Jordan Love, because that's what
Hold on.
everyone in our chat is going on
and the
about. Caleb
proposal,
and Jordan Love.
and the proposal. Caleb,
Going into next year, would you take Caleb Williams or Jordan Love?
Caleb Williams.
Really? So you've turned all the way around on him. You think he's if you think you take him over Jordan Love, I have to imagine you think he's the second best quarterback in the NFC right now.
I'd probably take Jordan Love. I'd take Jordan Love.
Is Caleb
But
number 3?
It's
Is
a
it
lot.
Stafford, Love, Caleb?
It's a lot closer than it. No, I take Jalen Hurts.
Oh, you're still on Hurts.
Jalen Hurts, the guy they're trying to get rid of in Philadelphia right now.
Jalen Hurts, a 2-time champ.
I know that. I know Caleb threw 3 interceptions.
1-time champ.
I know he threw the back-breaking interception too. But I walk away from this year so impressed with Chicago and what they accomplished, and with Caleb as well. Again, he throws the game-losing interception, but he made such massive strides. And that, do you know how hard it is to take these teams from the gutter? We were talking about with Andrew, right? And the Jets and Browns are they're in a different league when we talk about
that's a dirtier
piles
gutter.
of crap.
They're
yeah,
in a
no, that's an impossible.
No, they're
gutter.
in a dirtier gutter.
That's a black hole of the gutter.
That's a dirtier
Cleveland
gutter.
and the Jets. It's just you can't fix that.
Who's worse?
You can't fix it. 'Cause Cleveland. Oh, who's between the two of them?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the Jets.
It's got to be Cleveland.
You think
I mean,
Cleveland?
come on. When's the last time? The Jets have had like a flash in the pan.
Cleveland's gone to the playoffs though, right?
I mean, the last
bad
time
place
the Bears had won a playoff game before this year was 2010.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying is to take a team like the Bears who have just been stuck in the mud for so long. And yes, they had the 2017 year or 2018 year with Trubisky, but that was very clearly a fluke. This feels like a team trajecting forward. Like they're on an upward trajectory that is going to last. The Commanders got hot.
70% of the people in our chat said the Bears miss the playoffs next year.
I mean, I also like
that could happen though.
There was also a world where Caleb Williams was like Jaden Daniels.
And I just felt different though. Jaden felt like he got red hot. Caleb was, I think Caleb.
I think it's similar. Like I think there's a world next year we're talking very highly of the Bears and Caleb, and then they go 6-10 like the Commanders did. Like that world is there.
I'd be really surprised if the Bears took a big step back in terms of their actual product on the field. What I wouldn't be surprised is if a couple of these close games didn't go their way, and that division is right. You still got Jordan Love and the Packers who are going to be healthy. I expect the Lions to bounce back from what they were this year. Obviously, 9 is on the other side of the football in Minnesota, and that's going to be a problem. Like it's a good conference. The NFC has a lot of talented teams. You think the Cowboys could be better, right? The Eagles are there. I mean, the NFC West had 3 playoff teams. There's a world where the Bears miss the playoffs, but I don't think it's going to be because they take a big step back.
It's just like other teams getting better.
Yeah, there's just other teams are going to be better, and they might not have a couple of the amazing wins they had this year. The Bears are in.
I mean, but one thing you said, Paul, and I think this is right, is with the coaching and the player development, the Bears are trajecting up. They're going to be better next year too.
Yeah, I totally agree. Again, Caleb's in his second year. Like he should be really good next year.
The difference in his rookie year versus this year was astronomical. What he was able to do.
And I mean, most importantly, the Bears have DeAndre Swift under contract next year.
Oh, the engine?
Christ.
Yeah, the engine's still there.
And the offense runs through that, man.
I
think when I'm looking at the Bears, I think one of the teams you can compare them to, a team that was immediately elevated, was like the Houston Texans. And it's just hard for me to forget, right? Like the Texans won these wild card games and have gone to the divisional round and mostly have gotten murdered. Like they've looked terrible out there for the most part, especially CJ Stroud has really struggled. The Bears looked like they belonged playing the Rams here. This was not a game where the Bears got blown out or it looked like they coasted an easy wild card game. Like they were ready to play this. And I think that has to give you a lot of confidence if you're a Bears fan that you were ready in year 1 of Ben Johnson to play an important playoff game.
Ziggy, who looked more prepared for the playoffs and like belonging there, the Steelers or the Bears?
Oh, there's no question it's the Bears.
You think it's the Bears?
I mean, the Pittsburgh Steelers looked like they belonged in the first pick of the NFL draft.
We played a competitive 3 quarters against a very good team, though.
I think you take almost everything about the Bears right now over the Steelers. Coach, quarterback.
No, I'm still taking Aaron Rodgers over Caleb Williams.
So you don't have Aaron Rodgers anymore.
Well, he's not
he'll
gone
be a Viking.
Yet. He's not gone yet.
Yeah. To Minnesota.
Wait, yeah, that's why the Vikings are going to be good. We're going to have Aaron Rodgers.
Rodgers stinks.
And we're going to have the Rodgers Favre year. I mean, the prophecy foretold.
You just said that you thought Rodgers was great. Now they just going to Minnesota. Rodgers stinks.
Oh, we were arguing about this already tonight. We got in a big argument about Aaron Rodgers.
Jack literally cannot go 2 sentences.
He'll be done.
He's
going to retire and just disappear to like Costa Rica or Mongolia and never be seen again. Maybe Cambodia.
You just said he's coming back to Pittsburgh.
Ziggy, do you know
Aaron Rodgers needs Rex for Cambodia? He can reach out to me.
It's either McCarthy and Rodgers reunite or he retires.
Ziggy, do you know how sad of a collection of fans we had at our friend Mike Leahy's tonight? It went Jets fan, Steelers fan, Vikings fan, Giants fan. We were actually talking, our buddy Andrew, a big Jets fan. It was me, Jack, and Andrew talking about, like, if you combine the Vikings, Steelers, and Jets offensively, how horrible the quarterback situation. Like JJ McCarthy is by far the guy you'd pick for next year right now.
But do we know that? We haven't seen we haven't seen Howard take a snap.
Disaster.
We haven't seen Howard take a snap.
Do you guys know the Bears ended the year 3? So for as great as and exciting as they were, the Bears ended the season 3-4 over their final 7 games. But do you know how much all their losses were combined? 4 losses.
12.
Yeah, 13 points.
Look at that.
Yeah, I mean that's the guy who studies. That's a guy who does his homework.
I was thinking like averaging maybe 3 a game.
Oh wait, actually I can't count. I'm sorry. It wasn't 12. It was 7 to the Packers, 4 to the 49ers, 3 to the Lions. So that's 14 right now. And 3 tonight. So 17 still. But what I'm trying to say is after the week,
that nonsense math analysis you were in just meant nothing.
So yeah, so I just can't count, or I just don't recognize numbers. But what I'm trying to say is after week 2, where they got murdered by Detroit, Chicago didn't have a game this year where they were really out of it. I mean, now it depends how you talk about the Packer game, like 21-3 at halftime. But there wasn't a game.
You're not out of it if you win.
No, there wasn't a game where at the end, right, final 2 minutes, Chicago didn't have a chance to win. And more often than not, they did it. Yeah, a couple of them were a little more miraculous than other ones, but I think this is just such a win of a season for the Bears. And it hurts a lot right now because after you have that miracle play and get the stop and get to the 50-yard line, I think everyone watching thought Chicago was going to win that game.
It was over.
Yeah, it was over.
When they converted the 4th and 1 when Caleb scrambled and got it, I thought it was over.
Yeah, and Caleb, looks at the crowd and what he did, like the first down sign is like, okay, they're 10 yards away.
And that's when I texted, this guy's a beast.
Yeah, and then he throws a pick immediately after. Would you have picked them to beat Seattle?
For, Paul?
No. Okay.
I said that earlier. Seattle would have killed them.
Yeah, well, that's what this is setting up for.
What?
This Sam Darnold Super Bowl is coming, Paul. I
think
we just have to accept at this point. It's going to be Patriots-Seahawks rematch.
It's not going to be the
Patriots. The Patriots get a bye week going into the Super Bowl.
Ziggy.
And the Seahawks are going to win.
You know why I wore my Auburn shirt today?
Why do you wear the Auburn shirt, Jack?
For future Super Bowl champ Jarrett Stidham.
I hope so.
They're 6-point home dogs in the AFC chip. That's unholy. The Broncos are going to win. It's going to be Broncos Seahawks.
It's going to be a GEQ-BUS tie.
It is just a remarkably boring AFC and NFC championship. Like
NFC's good.
The NFC game will be great, but the Bears and Bills were the most captivating storylines.
I actually think the Seahawks might crush the Rams.
Oh, I think the opposite. I think the Rams will handle Seattle.
The Rams stink.
They own Seattle.
I mean, that game was a 38-37 overtime thriller a few weeks ago in Seattle.
It was a game that the Rams were up 16 in the fourth quarter, and the Seahawks had a miracle punt return touchdown, a miracle 2-point conversion that should not have counted. That was an all-time choke.
That's when the Rams
not have counted, except for the rules saying it counts.
That's when the Rams were good.
A clear and immediate recovery was not what happened. Zach Charbonnet strolled over to the ball and picked it up while the Rams were running off the field, and they give him a 2-point conversion.
That's when the Rams were good. Since then, you get killed by Atlanta. You allow 30 points to Carolina. You squeak by this looking horrible. They're going to get killed in Seattle.
In Chicago, in the snow and rain and that crowd, that's a good win.
The Rams are overrated.
That's a great win.
It's easy to play in Seattle. They don't have a crowd. They don't have weather.
The Rams are overrated.
I'm not saying the Seahawks are.
Library in Seattle for Matthew Stafford.
How does it sound like I'm insane for thinking the Rams can go and win a game that they just had in the bag a couple weeks ago?
Because the way you talk about
you mean that they just lost?
They lost it, but I mean, all right.
You talk about the Rams, they're 18-0. This is the most overrated team in the world.
They're not playing great football, but Sam Darnold had 6 interceptions against them this year.
Seattle is also really good. The whole world will pick the Rams. They're not going to win. That's exactly what's going to happen.
Paul, you don't understand why the Rams are going to lose this game. Everything in the world conspires to make Minnesota Vikings fans miserable. That's just how it goes. And what would make us more miserable? We're 14-3. We decide to move off our quarterback in order to bring in a rookie. JJ McCarthy sucks, and Sam Darnold immediately goes and wins a Super Bowl in Seattle.
You just don't want to admit that Darnold win the Super Bowl this year. You don't want to admit that.
I like Sam. I root for Sam. Well, I'm rooting for the Rams next week, but I like Sam Darnold. Someone here goes, Vincent goes, what do you say here? Paul wishes the Vikings kept Darnold. Hell yeah, I wish the Vikings kept Darnold. He's the 1 seed.
Can I give a shout out real quick?
Yeah, please do whatever you
I
want.
want to give a shout out to a Jordan Van Treese. No idea who that is, but during the immediately after this game, he commented on our "Is Matt Ryan a Hall of Famer" video, saying Matt Ryan has the numbers to go into the Hall of Fame. Go Falcons!
Was that from
I respect
3
the
years
hustle
ago?
I respect the hustle of a Falcons fan. Like, there's this incredible Rams-Bears game going on, one of the most thrilling playoff games of my lifetime. And you're watching a 3-year-old video from us on whether Matt Ryan should go to the Hall of Fame. That is dedication, Jordan. And you're never going to see this, but I want to give you a shout out.
That's a big fan.
Flex
That's
digs
a real
here.
fan of the Paul Farrington.
Flex
show.
digs here with a great comment, and I think it's a very, an astute observation that the Bears have haters again, and that's a big win. It is a huge win for a team like Chicago to have people come on and just hate on them the way they have. For Ben Johnson too. Now, did I like all of the antics after the Green Bay game? Not really. I don't like drawing a target on your back, but the Bears needed a little bit of an edge, and they have an edge right now. And man, if they had won this game,
Freaking Caleb was edging me, getting the midfield, about to win the game, and then throws a pick.
I was really looking forward to the post-game handshake, and it looked like McVay kept it pretty professional. I couldn't believe NBC didn't show that. That's why I was looking forward to that the whole game. After the reports, the McVay tree didn't like the Ben Johnson LaFleur handshake. I couldn't wait.
Stupid story, by the way. It's like it's Game of Thrones, right? House McVay has a grudge against House Campbell, and they're plotting to play the Reigns of Castamere in Chicago.
Yeah, I was all for it.
Do you know what's funny? The last 2 touchdowns of the game were a couple of Notre Dame Fighting Irishmen. Kyron and Cole Kmet. I mean, it's just
best program in the country.
Are you surprised?
The only way to keep us out is by this stupid committee thing right here.
I thought Cole Kmet was going to drop that. I would have dropped that.
Nah, you would catch
There's
that.
no way I would have caught that. I could have made the throw, but I wouldn't have caught it.
How can you be that open? When the quarterback is running 30 yards backward. Oh, come on. You would have thrown a flag on a. Ziggy would not have made out Chicago.
I'm so tired of people saying, "Oh, if it's an important play, the refs just shouldn't throw a flag."
But it wasn't a flag to begin with.
No,
Ziggy. It was like a little hand
Like,
fighting.
there's some hand fighting in the divisional round. I mean, you would have gotten your arm
You're
shoved
wondering, boy, isn't it weird? This guy is wide open in the end zone immediately after he shoves somebody.
I would have. I think if I had a little plastic cup and Ziggy ran off the field, I'm not a guy who supports that at all. I might have done that.
Yeah,
Ziggy
what do you
threw
go?
it.
Like that, like
It was a little. It was loose.
Like a little
loose.
like a little love tap.
A little love tap, completely. Yeah, Ziggy. I think part of it also is when Caleb's running 25 yards backwards, you do get a little helter-skelter, right? Backyard football and things collapse.
Yeah, sometimes you commit a penalty, right? When
Come
Caleb Williams
on,
runs around like
man.
that,
You
the
can't
Bears do
think-
a lot of holding
You can't
too.
possibly think that was an egregious penalty.
Oh no, it was just a missed call.
Because even who did he push? I can't even remember who he pushed. He wasn't even complaining.
This, you know what's also, this is totally off the Bears game, but you know what was insane today? In the first game, the Texans Pats.
Yeah. Oh, Zeke, can you put a pull out on the push off?
Texans
Sure, I'll
Pats.
put out a poll. I wonder what our fans are gonna say.
Yeah.
The Pats were up 28-16 with like 4 minutes left, and the Texans had only 1 timeout, and they punted the ball on 4th down.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
There's 4 minutes left.
Like, what do you?
I said the same thing.
I just wanted to bring that up. Like,
No, I said the same thing. I looked
What
over
are
at
you
my
doing?
dad and I was like, "What?"
what the hell are you punting?
Who was Aikman? Was like, "I don't know if you should.
Yeah, I don't know
I
what
don't know if you
you're
could get
doing
away with this
here.
here, Joe."
Oh, that was just hilarious.
I mean, they wouldn't have picked it up anyway. But yeah,
No,
I
but
kind
like,
of felt like they
You
were
literally just
quitting.
are losing the game when you punt.
Yeah, that played out pretty similar to how I expected.
I was watching that game. I'm like, God, this team just kicked the shit out of us. Like, this team sucks.
Well, their offense is horrendous. But you also stopped their off. You just
We
allowed,
did.
You
We
allowed
did.
defensive touchdowns.
2 of them.
That's the reason you lost the game.
Yeah.
Well, I actually felt like I was pretty on point with the Texans Patriots game. I said before, I felt like if New England got to 17 points, there was no way that the Texans could get there. And literally, that's what happened.
That was an unbelievable prediction.
Yeah, I felt spot on there. They got to 16 like late third quarter, and I went, hey, they don't score again. This looks pretty good. and Stroud was horrible. I mean, he was terrible tonight. Going into halftime, it looked like C.J. Stroud had just been dropped on Mars, and was looking around for the first time.
I mean, did you see like, even in Pittsburgh too, but like this especially, you see like the wind burn on his face and just a look of like misery. Like
No,
just
I
like
mean, the commentators were seriously considering should Davis Mills go in the game.
yeah. I mean, he was
what a
horrible.
fall. So it really it truly is unbelievable how bad it's been for CJ and the ascension of Caleb from the moment they met after that like Thursday or Sunday night game when CJ Stroud pulled Caleb Williams in and was like, "Hey man, stop taking those hits and you'll make it in this league."
And then
from then on out,
Caleb's
it's just
been so much better than Stroud.
Caleb's like, "Yeah, okay, yeah, okay. Hey, brother, listen to me. Stop taking those hits.
Yeah,
you could be good like me." Like that's.
And hey, Caleb did stop taking those hits.
Yeah, no, he listened.
They zoomed.
That's what people don't talk about. Caleb listened to him.
They did a close up today on Stroud's face, and you could just tell Stroud would have paid so much money to not be there in the moment.
I felt so bad.
Oh, I did too. I mean,
I like CJ Stroud,
I like him too.
and he just did not have it. And they didn't have Nico. They didn't have Dalton Schultz. There were a lot of injuries for the Texans, and that defense is so good. That defense is awesome.
Good. A good observation. That's a great observation.
Yeah, but now in his career, his completion percentage is like 50%, and he's thrown 1 touchdown and 4 interceptions in divisional games.
Yeah, they can't win divisional games. They're unbelievable in the wild card. Right?
Rank C.J. Stroud, Caleb Williams, Will Howard. Going into next year.
I take Caleb number 1. Stroud number 2 and Howard 3.
Is it close?
I mean, right now I think that there's a very big gap in each one. But I have to see Will Howard. I think Will Howard's a great college quarterback.
He's a national champ.
I know. I saw him win the national championship.
He did.
I saw him make that great throw to Jeremiah Smith to win the game. It was horrible. Do I hate Will Howard? No, I liked him. Where was he? TCU or somewhere? Where was he before?
Kansas State.
K-State, right? The other purple team.
I'll just tell you, I'm going to make a prediction about CJ Stroud right now, and then we'll move off of that.
Sure.
CJ Stroud is going to have a good year next year. The Texans are going to sign him to a big extension because they'll feel like they have to because he's the franchise quarterback who's continued to show promise. And it's going to be yet another one of those QB albatross contracts that just weighs a team down.
I actually think had they won today against Stidham, there's a legit world where the Texans would have been in the Super Bowl. Had they just held on to the ball a few more times today, don't throw a pick six, like they might light up Jarrett Stidham
Why is it like automatic the Broncos are going to lose the game?
That's how I viewed it. I viewed today's game as the AFC Championship.
The Broncos are going to win that game.
I refuse to believe. I thought the Broncos were bad all year. The moment they lose their starting quarterback before the AFC Championship game and they put in a QB who hasn't thrown a pass since December of 2023 is not the moment I'm going to start believing.
This is what's going to happen. I saw the crystal ball. Stidham will win. The Broncos are going to win. And then going into the Super Bowl versus the Seahawks, people will be like, maybe Stidham's not that bad. And the Seahawks will crush.
Dude, I nailed it. I said Pats Rams from the beginning.
It's not going to be Pats Rams.
Feeling pretty good about the. Well, what was your prediction? Steelers.
Seahawks Broncos.
No, Steelers versus.
No, it's
Seahawks.
actually Steelers Seahawks. I had the Seahawks in Super Bowl week 2, and we can go back and you can play that.
He did have the Seahawks in Super Bowl week 2.
You can play that clip. Go to our week 2 reaction video. So this team is going to the Super Bowl.
Then were they the team you took out of the power rankings, or was that the Jaguars? Seattle.
I replaced them.
Seattle. You took them out. All the Seahawks fans came and were like, "What the fuck?"
I replaced them with the Jags. Jags get killed.
The power rankings, not the likely to make the Super Bowl rankings.
Yeah, the Seahawks lost that.
They've been unbelievable since that moment.
The Seahawks lost the week to a crappy Tampa Bay team, and the Jaguars were on fire. So I replaced the two. Then I realized how good the Seahawks actually were the next week, again, and they were like number 1 the rest of the year for me. Like, they were my number 1 team the entire year.
No, you've been on them all year.
And I'm not backing down now.
You shouldn't right now.
I think
after last week.
I think
weekend.
There's a better chance that the Seahawks would beat the Pats than the Broncos in the Super Bowl.
I was surprised to see this Broncos line open at 4.5.
Yeah, the Patriots are gonna kill them.
The Broncos should be favored.
The line's already 6.5.
Yeah, it's gonna go up to like 8.5.
The Pats aren't even that good.
No, but the Broncos are terrible.
They're not terrible.
Should we hit a couple of these?
Didn't the Pats cut Stidham too? Didn't they cut Jarrett Stidham?
There is a revenge narrative.
Dude, Stidham's gonna win this game.
If that happens, it is an unbelievable job from the scriptwriters.
Stidham will win that game.
And you get Darnold's chance to avenge the Rams, right? The team that everyone says he can't. I know they just beat them, but the team that is his kryptonite, so to say. It'll be fun. I mean, it will be fun, even though I'm not as drawn in as I would have been with Buffalo and Chicago. Okay, we got a couple super chats here. Nico says, we all win. We don't have to see another bear weather tweet in 2026.
I do just have to say, like, it's when we started this show and we started getting big and Packers fans came, and I thought, like, wow, Packers fans are so nice. It's sort of unbelievable they're treating us Vikings fans like this. I just didn't realize that hatred for the Chicago Bears occupies 100% of their negative energy. They're nice to us because they hate the Bears so
Ziggy,
much.
that's another. This is a great lesson for you as a Viking fan here. Another infuriating thing of being part of the NFC North as a Viking fan. The Bears and Packers hate each other. They don't really care about us. like they're off in their own world, throwing punches. We went to the Vikings-Bears game together when we were sophomores in college, and we were walking out of the tunnel, and they were chanting, Packers suck, after beating us. I was just like, I gotta say, okay, I guess I'll join in. Like, it's infuriating when your rival doesn't really care about you because there's another girl. There's another girl in the picture.
Yeah.
DJ McCluskey, welcome to the PFS Army.
I thought you were going to say Dexter McCluster. Who was he again? The old,
Wait, what? Yeah, he was a running back, right?
Who was Dexter McCluster?
I think he was a running back.
Was he that monkey from...
Yeah, he was a running back.
He was.
What do you say?
Was he the monkey from Night at the Museum? That's Dexter too, right?
Dexter Night. I actually never seen Night at the Museum.
Dexter's
McCluster dominated with the Massachusetts Orlando Patriots.
Dexter's the monkey from Night at the Museum. That's a great poll.
And then Dexter McCluster was the Chiefs player.
Yeah, Dexter McCluster was a Chiefs player.
This is why people watch our show.
Matt says, can't trust Caleb. I don't know, dude. He had the most comebacks in the league this year.
I don't want to hear about Caleb Williams' completion percentage or the interceptions. Like, I know there's some things to be worried about there. Caleb Williams had a great year. He's developing well. He's going to be great.
I also do think that comes with just kind of who he is. Like, you got to just hope that his benefits can outweigh his negatives.
But I mean, all
this
year
he showed it can.
Yes, exactly. But it has most of the year.
But all year he's been great in clutch moments. He's really been unbelievable in clutch moments all year.
Like, he will also have his moments where he's throwing his picks.
But I don't think he did any of them like this. Can you remember one this year where late in the game, like let's say post the week 2 loss, where Caleb had the ball late and just did something? I mean, I guess the Packer game, right? He threw the pick in the end zone.
There had to have been.
He threw the pick in the end zone against Green Bay, but I thought 80%, 90% of the time, he was money when he needed to be.
He made his mistakes, though.
Oh, earlier in the game, like absolutely.
Yeah.
When they were on the 50-yard line, my thought was not, oh, boy, like, be careful, Caleb. It was, oh, Caleb's going to go win this thing.
I thought the same thing.
And that's what he's done all year.
Kevin Kuhn says, love a Gary Grizzlies loss. Can't wait for the real Super Bowl next week in Seattle. I do think the winner of that will win the Super Bowl. Seattle and L.A.
It would be really funny if the Bears win a Super Bowl the year they move to Indiana.
I guess that's happening. Is that actually going to happen?
I mean, we'll see. But like Gary, Indiana, and the Indiana State Legislature is making a huge push.
It can't be Gary. Like they can't move to Gary, Indiana.
No, Gary is seriously making it. They've got renderings like
that's like moving to.
Nobody would go to the game.
Yeah. I guess we shouldn't talk down on towns, but like Gary, Indiana is just not the
bottom 5 town in the U.S. It's like it's Gary and it's Little Rock.
Ziggy's making enemies out here. I can't imagine moving. There's just no way they move to Gary.
Would
Indiana.
they still be the Chicago Bears?
Like call them,
the Gary Grizzlies. That's their name, I guess.
I mean, if you're going to move to Gary, it should be Gary.
But the Indiana Bears is terrible. The Gary Bears.
I mean, if the
Gary Bears is, I mean, that's unreal.
If the Steelers moved to Steubenville, Ohio, 40 miles across the border. Steubenville.
Oh.
They're not the
Steubenville?
Yeah.
It's Steubenville.
They're not the Pittsburgh Steelers. They're playing in Ohio. That's ridiculous.
Oh, it's right? The Jets and the Giants. Yeah. Jets and Giants call themselves New York, but I mean, they're here.
Yeah, East Rutherford, New Jersey. They're in our county.
Yeah, they are. Most of them live here.
Yeah.
Most of them live around here. Ex-Waffleicious. Caleb matched Jordan Love's 3-season playoff interception total in a single season. Bears still suck. Iceman melts in the cold.
He also matched Jordan Love's playoff win total in his first season.
Yeah, like it's a night where you can. I just have a hard time making fun of the Bears after tonight.
This feels like a bad game to victory lap on Chicago sucks.
I really wanted to come on here like so bad and just talk about how terrible Caleb Williams is, but I can't do it.
Sideless says beating the Rams in the playoffs isn't for everyone, I guess.
Resident Lions fan, we love you.
Yeah, I mean, we couldn't do it. The Bears couldn't do it.
Oakley Punk is also correct. The San Francisco 49ers, that's a joke too. You're playing, 50 miles away in Santa Clara?
It's true.
I mean, that's insane.
I mean, they could call themselves the San Jose 49ers. That would be acceptable.
DJ McCluskey.
San Francisco, that's an hour away.
Love it. No matter what, the Bears will always suck. I'm telling you, man. When they had the ball in the 50.
You guys are going to learn next year. I'm sorry to tell you. Next year is going to be a tough year to be a Packers fan.
Wait.
Ziggy's going anti-Pat. The Packer fan's going anti-Packers.
Ziggy's a very confusing person to me when we talk about these shows. Because you know what Ziggy does? This is no. Ziggy's doing the same crap he always does. Where he has a take winds up, and not all of them are wrong, but like when there's a wrong take, when he was, making fun of the Bears all year, and I was the one defending the Bears, by the way. All of a sudden now that the Bears are out and we're all like, yeah, they actually played a great game. Ziggy's turned into the number one Bears supporter in the world. He's like, oh, watch out next year. Here they come. What is that?
The Packers also.
You haven't said a good thing about the Bears the entire season.
That's not true. I said last week they're legit.
The Packers also were kicking the crap out of the Bears. Like 2 straight games, and just some fluky nonsense took place.
Well, they collapsed.
Yeah. I still think the Packers are probably better than the Bears. It's close.
I know. I think I would too, but it happened twice.
I know
that sort of took away a little bit of. I was supporting the narrative too that Green Bay was just better than Chicago, and look, maybe it was just whoever was at home was going to win that game because both the games were awesome. The home team won all 3 of them.
Ziggy, can you put out a poll? Would you let your daughter/sister date Jack?
No, I'm not putting that out.
I'd actually be interested to see the results of that poll.
Put it out.
You can throw it out there, Ziggy.
See, if you have
I'm outvoted.
If you have a daughter or a sister, would you let her date Jack?
Also, apparently, I'm getting exiled to Cambodia.
Yeah, I voted no, but the rest of the chat seemed to disagree. Fantasy Camp says that last touchdown by the Bears, 20-yard drop back, receiver pushed off, no call. I don't care what the so-called expert on the broadcast said. Yeah, I just don't think I disagree with the Fantasy Camp. I know Ziggy's approves there, but it looked like there was an extension of the arms, but it wasn't a push. It was just kind of
Fantasy Camp.
Fantasy Camp.
I like that.
There might be. It says ... So there's probably more. I disagree, but it seems like. What was the results of the poll we had? Did they say push off?
It was like 53 no, 47 yes. It was split.
Well, that's not split. That's a win for us now.
That's a win for now.
That's a win for now.
Nico says things. My sister is 11, so no.
Oh yes. Okay. All right. Let's just clarify.
We mean like of appropriate age.
Oh, no. I'm not even.
Yes.
No.
They have to be 18 and up.
Let's just for let's say 21 and up.
We're talking like hypothetical siblings.
This is someone that Jack can go to a bar with. Let's just say that.
All right, we'll say 21.
21 and up. 21 and up.
19 and up's fine.
Yeah. Okay. No 21. 21 and up. Hunter Hess. Here's $5 I just hit for 1,000 on my parlay. Set up. Oh wow. Set up a PO. All right. We need to get the PO
Where's
box.
Where's the PO box, Paul?
Wow.
You've
Hunter.
been saying we're gonna get a PO box for like 5 years.
There's a lot of things going on. There's a lot of moving parts. I'm trying to book trips to Santa Clara first. Hunter Hess. Let us know what your parlay was too. Congratulations. That's a big win. Kevin Kuhn, does Williams get moved to 3rd or 4th best QB in the North after 3 picks?
No.
Where do you put him in the ranking among the North quarterbacks?
Caleb?
He's not the best, but he's in the top 2.
2. Yeah.
Yeah. I'd go Love, Caleb, Goff, McCarthy right now.
Yeah.
And I feel pretty strongly about that.
I'd probably do the same thing.
Fantasy Camp again. Antonio Freeman's catch laying on the ground from Favre was better. Well, we don't need to bring up.
I don't remember that catch.
He did what? The Vikings Packers.
Were you born yet?
We were very young. It was like Monday Night Football in Green. We don't need to talk about it. It was unbelievable. Austin Clay, Green Bay smoking that Bears pack. LOL. I love that they just beat the Packers.
Lost to the Bears last week. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, the Bears knocked you out. Like you get that.
Yeah, they're still celebrating it.
But that would be like me saying, "Oh, smoking the Texans back today."
Yeah, were you?
After losing by 30. No, I was rooting for the Texans. No, I bet the Pats. But like I was like hoping the Texans looked better.
I have no problem with Packer fans celebrating the loss tonight.
No, me neither. But I mean, the Bears knocked you out.
Ryu Hitsuya. Ryu Hitsuya. It's good to see you. The Bears deserve less. McVay tried to lose. GG. Yeah, I do agree with you. I thought McVay had a couple questionable decisions toward the end. He gave the Bears a shot. That's what happened. Do you guys like at the end of games if the other team has, let's say they have 3 timeouts, do you like 3 straight runs? Or do you try and win the game?
You always try and win the game with Matthew Stafford back.
Yeah, that's what I think too.
Well, at the I think I would have run the ball and got more yards.
Coward. No, wait. I'm saying at the end when the Rams had it up 7 and the Bears had 1 timeout left. And they ran it again.
And that was before the 2-minute warning.
It was before 2 minutes.
The clock's going to stop anyway. Yeah, you throw the ball and try to win the game.
Yeah, to me that last timeout, it doesn't matter that much to me.
I thought when
I think they were scared. I actually think they were scared of Stafford throwing a pick.
I thought when Stafford took 2 end zone shots at the end of the game on like the 30-yard line, like I wouldn't have done that.
I guess they weren't that scared. John D, welcome to the PFS Army. Thank you very much, John.
Thank you, John.
Sideless again. Optimistic Paul is a dagger. Bears, I'm so sorry it's over. Yeah, you're right. The moment that I don't know. I wasn't rooting for Chicago, but it definitely would have helped the channel probably. I don't know. Whatever could go well for the channel, the opposite happened this year. So I guess the Bears.
How many combined Seahawks, Rams, Broncos, and Pats fans do we have?
We have Noah.
1. It's Noah.
Yeah, we have 1. We have a couple of Seahawks. We got Matt Zaccato.
Oh yeah, true.
We've got Divine Comedy 9739.
Do we have any There's no.
We got some Pats fans. We got John. We got Mike.
We got Luis
Hayden.
Portillo.
There's no Bronco fans, right? 0.
Unless if Liv's checking into the game.
Live moods.
Yeah, I don't think Liv's watching the show.
I think we can get up to 10.
Yeah, it's the cupboard is bare at the PFS at the PFS show right now. All right, fantasy camp again. Packers, Vikings, and Lions will all be better than the Bears next year. I'd love to believe it, man, but I'm a little nervous.
I mean, the world is.
The only thing I will guarantee you about the NFC North next year is the Vikings will be the worst team.
I can guarantee you that too.
Andrew, I'm not guaranteeing that.
Brian Flores and we have a bad offense.
You guys suck.
I won't guarantee it if Aaron Rodgers comes along. And by the way, JJ McCarthy was 6-4 this year. Just saying. Oh, am I actually doing this? Am I convincing? Oh, it's gonna be a bad.
You stay.
Oh, you don't do this to yourself. Brian Flores is about to become the head coach.
That
of
was
the
it.
Steelers.
Do you see it
Don't
right there?
Do it.
You just saw it live. You saw the moment. You saw the moment that I started to convince myself.
No, we're getting Kurt Signetti.
Oh,
You're
no.
not getting Kurt Signetti.
100%.
You don't even want Kurt Signetti.
He's a Pittsburgh guy.
I'm totally gonna talk myself into McCarthy. Oh, this is bad.
Or we're stealing away Marcus Freeman.
That I'd be upset about.
Pittsburgh.
Just leave Notre Dame out of this.
Pittsburgh is an A1. Is an A1 level.
Andrew
job.
Watts, fantastic season. Excited for the future. Like y'all. We'll take that. Thank you, Andrew. Really appreciate that.
Thank you.
And you know what? Congrats to. I'm assuming you're a Bears fan, Andrew. Congratulations on a great year. Again, above and beyond season for Chicago. Tough way to end it. Do you guys think having the Hail Mary like that? Does it make it a little bit easier in that you go, okay, we got that big break.
It took a 40-yard.
Yeah, it took a 40-yard. Or is it just pure heartbreak because you throw a pick when you had the game?
No, I think it's pure heartbreak.
Yeah, I think so too. I think so too.
You're able to go and tie the game. Yeah, it was ridiculous, but you ended up tying the game. You did it, and then you stop the Rams. You get the ball to midfield. Yeah, it's heartbreaking.
I would have picked them to win the Super Bowl if they won tonight. And it would not have been because I thought they were the best team. I would have just said there's the devil magic here. Something's going on.
They would have lost to Seattle, I think 41.
But that's what everyone thinks they're going to lose every round, and then they do something. They'd be down 35-3 in the fourth quarter, and all of a sudden Caleb would have 7 touchdowns.
I bet them the first 2 rounds. I think they're going to lose the first 2 rounds.
Oh, maybe it is just me. Midwest Mountain Man.
Hold on, before we get to MQ, the poll's finished. We got 218 votes. We have 79% on no and 21% on yes for Jack.
All right, hey, 21,
okay, wait.
21%. That's 1 in 5. All right. Well, whoever your daughter or sister is, tell them to follow my Instagram.
That's 46 people that would let Jack do that.
Yeah, that's 46 people.
Wait, Ziggy, can you throw one out for me now, and we'll see how big, and then we'll see, we'll get the 100% on this.
I've got to be the least probably, right?
I would guess you're 20%. I would guess I'm at right around the 50 to 40 to 50%. So you'll be 80%.
90. Yeah.
Well, we're not putting it out for me.
Yeah. So
Paul, I don't want to humiliate you.
Paul,
guys.
would you let me date your sister?
Yes.
You would.
Midwest Mountain Man. Miami and Darnold are going to win Paul suffers. Yeah, that's. Miami can't win tomorrow night.
Miami's not going to win tomorrow. Don't worry.
I can't.
IU is going to.
If Miami wins tomorrow night, I might just go live and rant a little bit. That'll be horrible.
Actually, Miami keeps it closer than people think.
Oh, I think it'll be a better game than people think.
8.5 is a high
Miami's
spread.
a chance of covering, I think.
No, I don't think Mendoza's going to lose that game, but I could see it like a 3 or 4 point game.
Miami's a good football team. My argument with Miami was never that they're not a good team. They're great in the trenches, and Beck was awesome when it mattered against Ole Miss.
Miami could win.
I wouldn't be shocked if they won the game. But people are talking about this like it's it would be the biggest upset ever if Miami beats Indiana. It's like, whoa, dude. I mean,
yeah, like
they both beat Ohio State by
pump the brakes on that one.
I actually thought Miami played Ohio State probably better than Indiana did.
I also think Miami's path to the championship is harder than Indiana.
Yeah, Alabama was a joke.
Alabama stunk. I mean, but I think
to beat Oregon by 50 was.
But I think that like Ohio State and Ole Miss and A&M is a tougher path than what Indiana went through.
I'd agree with you. Miami can't win. Please, no. I wouldn't be upset with Darnold winning. It's not Darnold winning. It's, you know what it is. I mean, it would just be tough to watch that. Maybe I can't root for. No, I'm not rooting for. I will be very public about that. I do not want the Seahawks to win the Super Bowl. It's not because of Darnold though. It's because of
Noah Levine.
Yeah, I hate Noah. No, it's because of the Walsh game and the Seahawks at that time. I didn't really like them.
Oh, come on, no. Part of it's got to be Sam Darnold.
There's
it's got to be.
But it's not. Sam's so nice. Like Sam, I'm a jerk if and we didn't want Sam. Sam didn't want it's an anger at the Vikings. It's not an anger at Darnold.
I think Sam was the best quarterback in Vikings history, and you let him go, and now he's gonna win the Super Bowl. So of course,
come on, Fran Tarkenton. At least give me Fran.
I don't know. I've never heard of that
guy. John again. John D. With a very generous donation. The turnovers in this Bears game and the Texans game was intense. Yeah, I actually think at one point in the Houston game today, the Texans were probably 50-50 on a drop back, whether or not it was going to be a turnover or not.
You had 4 picks?
Well, they fumbled a bunch too.
The
ball was all over the field.
They even there was one play where it was a fumble, but he was down after the review.
There were a ton.
They couldn't even hold on to the ball.
It was crazy. If the Texans, if you take away 3 of their turnovers, 2 of their turnovers, they might win the game. It was a very winnable game for Houston. That defense has got to be sick to their stomach. Rog the Podge or Rog the Pog. I'm not sure if you're how the G's pronounced there. The Bears still suck. Go Pack go. Good job, Bears. Can't wait to play them again this year. It's going to be wild. All right,
those games are going to be the most fun games.
Those games
those are
awesome.
all going to be booked prime time.
They have to.
Unless Steelers Ravens is at the same week.
How great would it have been if Ben Johnson walked off McVay, in overtime, and just ran up and double birded him, just ran into the locker room.
He might have done that if they won. You don't know.
He might have. Mr. Miggs Media. Caleb had same amount of wins in his first postseason as Love, but with less TDs and more interceptions. That means he'll get the same treatment as the Love, right? Well, did Love? I thought Love was treated fine after the first playoff round, or his first playoff run. No, that's when he was the best quarterback in the league for the final 10 games.
For those 10 games, yeah.
I just don't remember Love being.
Oh, we were
torn apart.
We were praising Jordan Love, weren't we?
Yeah, I mean, in the 49er game, rainy day, he had a couple bad interceptions, but I don't remember coming out.
Was that saying Green Bay?
I'm not sure there's a YouTube channel that's not Packers affiliated that's been more pro Jordan Love than us.
No, we are probably the biggest Jordan Love supportive channel in the world.
Got it.
And I don't even think it's particularly close. Jordan Love would have a bad game 2 years ago, and it was our thumbnails were basically "Get well soon, Jordan."
Yeah.
No, I thought Love, after the Packers lost that game, we came on and said they might win the Super Bowl next year. And then with Caleb and the Bears now, we're saying, I don't know, maybe not the same confidence, but we're saying that this is a really good Bears. It could be a really good Bears team again.
Paul, if you were able on the PFS to have one episode, hour-long episode, where you get Taylor Swift and Katy Perry on as your co-hosts.
Instead of you and Ziggy.
And so, yes, but you don't see me or Ziggy again for the next 10 years.
I mean, Taylor Swift doesn't know ball.
She might, though.
Wait, so hold on a second.
So you get Taylor Swift.
I mean, I have the answer in my head, but I just want to think it through before I really.
You get Taylor Swift and Katy
Here's
Perry.
what Paul's going to say. What Paul's going to say is, I'm a selfish bastard. The channel would be at 2 million subscribers by the end. That's all I care about. F you guys. Paul Farrington.
So you don't see me Ziggy again until we're 37.
Well, Ziggy.
Even like over Zoom or remotely.
There always is the remote chance that Ziggy just, packs up and goes to Cambodia.
Like, what if
So
I moved to Japan and just you don't see me? I'm living with Ziggy in Japan for 10 years.
you and Ziggy moved to. Can that be part of it? You two have to move to Japan for 10 years together? Because I might take it then.
No, absolutely not. I'm not agreeing to any of this.
We just screw off to anywhere in the world. You have no idea
If
where
it
we are.
was
You don't
like
see-
you and Ziggy moved to Japan and they started a docu-series
We
highlighting your
just
life.
got people flooding the channel saying they would unsubscribe if that happened, Paul. So you should be careful of what you say.
I mean, me and Ziggy are huge.
Well, we'd make up. We'd certainly make up for it with other subscribers.
I don't know. I think more people would rather see me and Ziggy than Swift and Katy Perry.
They'd be fake fans. Do you want fake fans, Paul?
Our real fans would get pissed.
I would want to see the Ziggy Jack reality show in Japan. That's what I'd sign
I mean,
up
that would be incredible.
So it's like, would I want to? What kind of entertainment would I be willing to sacrifice things for? Because that would be high level entertainment for me. I think the two of you guys might. I can't imagine you two walking around Tokyo.
If there is such a show, you can't watch it because watching it would violate the.
Oh well, then no, then I'm not taking. No, I wouldn't take the deal.
All right.
I love you guys.
What about
I wouldn't
this?
do that.
What about this? You don't see me and Ziggy for 20 years.
Or 20?
Until we're 47. But tomorrow night,
Oh no.
you go out with Olivia Rodrigo.
Oh, see ya.
We're gone.
See you later.
We're gone.
I don't blame you at all.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, I'll see you guys.
I
I'll
don't
see you in
blame you
20
there
years.
either.
We'll hang out in 20 years.
Yeah, I don't blame you there either.
My place, my treat. It'll be my treat. I would love to see though you guys in Tokyo. Maybe we'll just do that. Maybe we'll do that before the summer ends. We'll just go to Tokyo. Yeah, Ziggy and Jack in Tokyo.
Yeah, I mean, I've never been over to Asia.
Oh, but Paul, Ryu Hitsuya says he'd unsubscribe.
Good.
Ryu Hitsuya would not unsubscribe. He would love the reality show in Japan. He would absolutely
No,
love
I think
it.
he means if you replace me and Ziggy with Taylor Swift and Katy Perry.
And then, but I don't get them for life after that, right? Then it just goes to me. Then I have to-
Our live viewer count is just tanking.
Oh, that's okay. I mean, after a certain amount of time, you lose. All right, we have a few more.
Let's get to these super chats.
Yeah, let's get back to it. From Jared.
Wait, is Backroads 4108 Andrew?
What do you say?
Ziggy is a draw, especially when he takes off that shirt.
Ziggy.
Come on.
Ziggy, come on. Tonight's the night.
Tonight's the night.
Tonight's the night. The
Tonight's
Bears
the night.
are out.
Yeah, come on. Tonight's tonight.
You guys suck.
How do we pop that shirt off, Ziggy? Can we? Anyone in the chat want to? Hey, come out a poll. Should Ziggy pop
Joey
that shirt off?
Croson, good idea. Zig swimming in shark-infested water.
Only Zigs.
Why do people hate me, man?
Did I not call that 50-50?
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Yeah, that's pretty elite.
It's 51-49.
Can we?
I
Can
mean,
we?
we have to finish the cycle.
Can we get? Yeah. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, can we get that poll on Zig's
Leave,
shirt?
leave a comment if you want.
Yeah,
Ziggy's-
leave, if you want Ziggy's, just type yes. If you want Ziggy's
if you want the shirt to
come
pop
right
off,
now.
type yes.
I'd love to see that shirt pop off.
Here we are. We have do it, Ziggy.
No.
Here it comes. Here it comes. Obviously, we let Ziggy.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that'll be 100%. Okay. We'll continue while we get the yeses raining in the chat.
Take it off and dance.
Oh, Ziggy, take it. How about a little guitar too? From Jared, he says, member for 19 months. That's a long time. Oh, look at this.
Oh, look at this
Look at
flooding
this.
with yeses.
Yes. 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 Jared says NFL is better when the Bears and Packers are good. Go Pack, go. Totally
I would agree.
with
Yeah,
you.
I would agree.
It's better when the Giants are good as well. When you have the premier brands,
Titans.
Titans, the Jags. Jags was big this year.
Jags.
The historical gamer. We got three from the historical gamer. Caleb's prayer was impressive, but I will say I'm not sure I've ever seen a defender read a ball so badly he ran away from the play.
I'll tell you why he moved away from the play.
Yeah, no, Ziggy. It's the worst you've seen since Keyshawn Nixon
we've got
ran away from the
100 yeses. I'm just cracking
Poor
up.
Keyshawn Nixon. I like Keyshawn. The historical gamer, again, growing up in the 90s and early 2000s, the Bears' hate was minimal. They were always bad. The Vikings were the team I hated. They were the only threat. That is something we heard a lot of Packers fans say when we were in Green Bay, that they actually do hate the Vikings more because of the relevancy. I don't. I think it's going to swing pretty hard to Chicago next year. And one more from Historical Gamer. Caleb is weird. Great QBs. Great QBs are usually always great. Caleb is mid for huge chunks of games. He's clutch, but you don't usually see guys who are just flat bad for 3 quarters, then great regularly. I don't think he was bad for 3 quarters.
I don't think
there were a lot
either.
of drops.
Weird way to describe
but there have been. I mean, yeah, against the. I get what you're saying in the sense that both the Packer games, right, just became unstoppable at the end, out of nowhere, and Caleb has done that a handful of times this year. Yeah. I mean, we see QBs who have the monkey off their shoulder playoff moment, right? Like Peyton, it took a while to win the Super Bowl, but I get what you're saying. It's different with Caleb. You're talking more in the individual game basis. What is going on here in the comments? Is it just?
Can I just read?
I think
YouTube
it's shifted
chat,
from
AI chat summary.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Viewers in the chat are expressing strong approval of quote Ziggy unquote, with many urging him to remove his shirt or put on a jersey. There's also some discussion about pop stars in football, including comments on Josh Allen and Jordan Love.
Wow, Josh Allen finds his way in.
Yeah,
here.
how does Josh Allen
Did we even say Josh Allen?
For SBLX, boy, I wonder what that means. Said you guys are skipping over the biggest disappointment of the weekend, Josh Allen, who should have been in the Super Bowl and had 4 turnovers by himself.
Oh, yeah, it was. I wish the Bills were in it, man. I'd much rather watch Josh Allen than Jared Stidham next week.
I disagree.
No offense to Jared. No offense at all.
I actually disagree.
I love seeing the content with you and Bo and Zach Wilson, all the wives hanging out. It's great stuff, but I'd rather see Josh Allen running around like a lunatic doing incredible things. And I do think they would have beat the. No, I think the Patriots would have beat them, but it would have been more fun. So you taking that shirt off?
Come on, Zeke. I'll take mine off. You take yours off.
Collect Quest, IG. Packers fans are here and forced to dance on the Bears' grave because of their immaturity last week. Lions and Vikes at least keep it respectful. You know, we're a classy group, us Vikings fans. And I get it. The Packers fans are pissed off. I would be too. It was a crappy way to lose.
I'm surprised that these Packers fans don't go and root for the Bears in the playoffs, like I root for the Ravens.
I think that is just you can't.
That might be that segment might be the worst thing you have ever said on this show.
Wait, did the numbers come in pro me dating a sister? Did I was right there.
51-49.
Yeah, you were pro.
Huge. And Ziggy's at 68% yes right now.
I'm surprised it's not like 99.
A little lower than.
I don't know. Yeah. I'm the one with an unstable career, right? I'm doing a PhD. You should be voting no on this.
Are you surprised I got as high as 21%?
You know, Merle makes a good point here, Ziggy, regarding the shirt. He says, leave it up to a poll.
No.
Leave it up to the poll.
Can you do Ziggy takes off shirt or puts on Packers jersey in a poll and and really see?
Yeah,
because then you're gonna say, well, the poll says it, and you have to do.
No, I promise I won't say that.
No,
I promise I won't say.
Out of curiosity,
I don't want to.
Just out of curiosity.
No.
Just out of curiosity, what they say.
No.
At what point
would you go?
This is why we don't have an HR person.
Would you go? What do you think the fans would say? Packer jersey or shirt off?
Shirt off.
Shirt off. Yeah. Actually, that's a no-brainer. Yeah, it's a no-brainer.
Sex sells, man.
Yeah.
From Nash Jack, Packers fans are happy because this proves we beat ourselves. Yeah, you did beat yourself. I mean, we all.
I don't think this proves that, though.
I like beating myself.
Yeah, pause. Stop. This is a PG show. There are children who watch this show. From my brother.
Farrington 5. I wonder who that is.
How much for Ziggy to play a song on that guitar?
Oh,
I don't come through well on Zoom, so I can't do it.
With the shirt off.
All right, let's wrap this.
The crowd wants certain things, Ziggy, and you're not playing to the crowd here.
You got to play to the
Channel's
crowd.
dead.
Channel's dead. Yeah, I will say actually, if you guys are willing to throw a subscription our way, we're trying desperately to get to 30,000 by the Super Bowl, which just seems.
Are basically, we hit 29,000 in November, and we thought it was a lock. I mean, it's like the Packers being up 21-3 and thinking it was a lock.
Yeah, we got to keep generic name. How much do we need to donate? Yeah, Ziggy. You know what? We're gonna have to do a live stream because I'd like to do a charity thing.
There are comments. Jack's a school teacher. Jack's a public school teacher. Like, how on earth is this guy allowed in his public school?
Oh, jeez.
I'm actually quite normal.
I'd like to do a charity fundraiser at some point, and that might be a good time for Ziggy to pop off the shirt.
That we could talk about.
Oh, okay.
That could be the I guess there could be some moral questions with
moral. 30K subs, we get a shirtless Ziggy stream.
No.
Oh, stream. That could be interesting.
What about 40K subs?
100K? There's got to be a number. Everyone
There
has a
isn't.
number. You would do a shirtless stream? 20
Not
minutes?
at 100K, no.
There has to be some moral, like questionable actions with what we're saying here, right?
You don't want to do anything scandalous, Paul.
I mean, I've already done it. Like we've already done it on the show. We're acting like you and I both haven't taken off our shirt from donations on this show before.
That day's gone. But we got a super chat from Mike F2K3Z. Bears 25 reminds me of Lions 24. Every bounce went their year. Back to 8-9 next year.
I mean, that's also.
I do have to say, I think it's crazy to look at the 2024 Lions and say everything went their way all year.
I mean, they were 15-2.
Yeah, I mean, I get what he's saying.
They also had their entire team on IR.
Yeah, 15-2 entire team, and they were amazing.
I would call having like 20 players on IR a bad break.
The Lions were a juggernaut last season, and if they were healthy, they probably would have gone to the Super Bowl. I actually, despite hating the Eagles and really disliking last year's Lions team for pretty much knocking the Vikings out, I was really looking forward to seeing Lions Eagles in the NFC Championship game
Last year?
Yeah.
That would have been awesome.
before the Commanders upset them, and it was just that was a night.
That would have been in Detroit, too, right? It would have been Eagles at Detroit.
Rath's Sendence, member for 1 month. Love you guys. Ziggy, take the shirt off. Paul, you need to grow the hair out again, not let your mom and sister dictate your hairline freedom. Thank you, Rath. Thank you very much. I am going to grow my hair out again. I like the long hair.
I'm for
I need to
it.
keep it clean, though, on the side.
I'm for
I
it.
appreciate that.
Yeah. All right, let's wrap this.
Someone goes, let it go. The shirt bit isn't funny. I totally agree.
You know what? Thank you.
I mean, I totally disagree, but you're probably
You know,
right.
I'm pinning that 18 Mattman 18. Thank you.
No, Mattman is
Wait.
wrong. It's a hysterical bit.
Wait, Zick, your mom commented.
Oh, Mrs. Ziegler? What? Where?
Mrs. Ziegler here. Mom's watch, too, rooting for 30K.
Oh, I guess
All right, let's finish this.
that has to be advocating for you to not take your shirt off.
Yes.
You guys are nuts.
Is your mom's name Leslie?
Uh-oh.
Or is it some fake comment?
Please end this shit.
Oh, no. Oh, jeez. All right. We'll wrap it up here. Ziggy, thanks for taking some jabs there. Some good banter.
You're
Obviously, all in good
Zick,
fun.
you're the best. You're the best.
All in good fun. Jack, appreciate you. Good work.
Thanks.
Way to own up to Caleb takes. Sorry again, Bears fans. While again, I'm happy you lost. I do feel bad because you guys have been great on the channel for us this year. Weston, feel so bad for you. Tim, our goodbye Tim, big Bears fan. Hope you guys get over the loss. Great season. You'll be back next year. But until then, we'll be back. If Miami wins, I'm going to go on tomorrow. I don't know if anyone else will be here, but I'm just going to rant by myself.
I'll be here.
And then we'll have some more regular shows this week. So we'll see you soon. Bye. That was great. That was a great show.
That was funny.
That was hilarious.
I love
That was a really good show.
Good stuff.
What
Good
is it?
stuff.
That was